Good morning, folks, at the bathtub again to display 6 more lures that I've got done with. Here's a small crankbait. I don't actually know which wood it is. I guess I salvaged the timber from an old garden chair that a workmate gave to me. I don't know if you can see it on video, but I actually haven't primed and painted this one. It's so-called semi-nudie, a nude lure just covered with paint on the belly and back and plated with glitter jelly, and it does not have any added ballast. I've tested them in the blank condition and they swam alright. Here's another semi-nudie painted in a brown trout pattern. Also does not have any ballast. I'm lucky that they turned out to work. I hope they will still work now that they are finished. They did work in a blank condition. Here's another one of the same timber, but this one actually has a little weight embedded at the deepest part of the belly. 3mm Lexan lip painted with acrylic paints. Here on the back also plated with glitter jelly. Here's another one of this little lighter timber. Actually, I do not know the timber as well. It's the tropical one, but it's a bit more buoyant. So this one has a belly weight embedded here and plated with aluminium tape that I rolled on a little pattern. Also painted with acrylic paints. 1.5mm Lexan lip. Hook hangers are screw eyes. Here's another one plated with aluminium foil. Also has little ballast in the belly. 1.5mm Lexan lip. And finally, here's a triple jointed pike lure. Made it in a vintage style with an integrated lip, diving bill, so to speak. Turned on a lath from a poplar broomstick. This one has 7mm lead ball embedded here and another one here. Such lures have been around for maybe almost 100 years now. They are quite easy to turn down on a lathe, and the diving lip portion would be turned in the funnel shape and just cut off at an angle. The special thing about this one is I haven't utilized screw eyes, but actually it's through wire. So wire passing through here, and the belly hook hangers are figure 8 forms that the center shaft is passing through the inner eye of the figure 8 forms. It was quite finicky to do it. I did it in a way that I drilled through from either side to meet in the middle with a 1.5mm drill bit. The wire is 1mm. Made a countersunk, a shallow countersunk here to accommodate the closure windings, and the countersunk on this side is maybe 3/4 inch deep and big enough that the small eye will pass through. So what I did is, excuse me, I've wrapped this eye first, poked through the wire, slid the eye deep inside of the deep countersunk, so I will gain space here to wind this eye. So I pushed it back. Of course, before I've inserted the figure 8, the bores are all big enough that I could pour liquid epoxy glue inside. So wait for 24 hours to let the glue cure, and then work all the glue overflow flush, and then proceed with the second part as well. So one side is always countersunk very deep, that you can slide the wire shaft through. You will gain a little space on one end to do the closure windings. It's quite a finicky job, but I thought I would take up this challenge. So this lure is through wired. Alone the wiring took me 3 days because I have to wait for 24 hours for each section for the lure, for the glue to cure, to be able to clean off the excess. Okay, I will give them a swim now, see whether they would still work. Tested them in a blank condition before. Hope nothing would have changed. Okay, let me change the focus of the camera. I'll get my crappy old ice rod. And I start out with the jointed lure. It will not dive. I think it's a wake bait, or it will just dive below the surface, I think. Oh, it does dive. I was wrong. So all the paint coats and top coats added some weight to it. It would not run deeper than 2 feet, I think. It's to resemble a small eel. Yeah, takes a little distance to kick to work, but oh, the action is fine. Not too lively, just moderately creeping along. Oh, I'm satisfied with this one. Very nice lure. Oh, I got a phone, I'll stop this. Okay. Now giving him a swim. Here's the triple jointed lure. Okay. Yeah. Moves nice. Moderately snaking along. Would dive 1 or 2 feet. This one is to resemble an eel. Snaking along. Take some distance to kick to snake that lure. Well, it's okay, I'm satisfied. Has been a lot of work on it, so it should work. Okay. Now the semi-nudie brown trout. Yeah, works nice. I'm quite lucky with these, that they are turning out to swim even without ballast, because you do not have much options to trim them. If you would put some lead, they will get to sink. That's the problem if you do not use sufficiently buoyant wood right from the start. I'm lucky. So here's the second semi-nudie. Yeah, also wiggles nice. But runs to one side, requires toe-eye tuning in the outdoors. This one would dive 5 feet plus, I suppose. Also does not have any added ballast. I'm just lucky with it. The weight of the 3mm Lexan lip is enough to balance the lure. If I would have used a metal lip, it might have got to sink. Okay, here's another one. This one has a little lead shot in the deepest part of its belly. Yeah. Also tends to lay on the side because the line tie eye is not centered. Have to tune them in the outdoors. Okay. Pretty much satisfied with that bunch so far. Now this is the one, curved belly with aluminium foil or tape. Yeah. Very nice. Fast pace, does it want to blow out? Alright, it's at the limit. but in reality I would not retrieve it that fast. Oh. Towhide tuning would improve the performance. Yeah, nice one. Okay. Now the second one, plated with aluminium tape. Yeah, nice action. Very nice. It seems if I increase the pace, this lure tends to hunt. On a slow pace it just tracks a straight course. Yeah. But increase it, it breaks out to the sides a bit. That's nice. Hope it will keep this action after the towhide tuning, but maybe if I have the towhide perfectly centered, the action will disappear as well. Alright, I said before I have to tune them all in the outdoors. I cast them out for 10-20 meters and retrieve them to figure out whether they move to one side, so I bend the towhide to the other side slightly until they track through straight back towards the rod tip. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. Goodbye.